guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we have the Saiyan Day celebration info here on Global Dokkan. Now, JP did not get their celebration info yet. I assume JP will get their celebration info at 1 a.m. The banner, both Broly and Trunks, the banner comes out in literally exactly 6 hours from this moment. 2:18 a.m. is when the actual banner is going to go live here. Let me go ahead and pull that up real fast just to show that. We can go ahead and check the schedule here in the news, or we can check the schedule in the data. 2:18 a.m. Both Global and JP is when the banners will drop. We should, again, get the celebration info for JP, I expect, at 1 a.m., or maybe it'll be right as the banner itself actually drops. It could be very possible. There will definitely be differences on Global and JP's. JP's getting Patan Battle, and then Global is getting a Chain Battle. So, obviously, Global gets the short end of the stick on that one. Unfortunately, I mean, what else is new? Lately, in 2021, JP Dokkan, every 5 seconds, it's just like, flames, fire, oh, amazing! And then on Global, it's been kind of the opposite, right? Now, it's unfortunate, but I definitely can promise that later on in the year, things are going to improve dramatically for Global, right? And at the very least, even on Global, this Saiyan Day celebration does seem pretty solid to me. So let's go ahead and jump through and see what we got here. So we have login bonus. Looks like there's some meat in there. That's good. We have missions as well. Missions do indicate... Oh, wow. Complete all the missions to get 48 stones. That's pretty good. But all of the missions, by the way, or missions do indicate that there's not going to be a part 2. This is not surprising to me. Saiyan Day is never a part 2 celebration. People always get confused on, like, Saiyan Day, New Year's, and stuff like that. Because it's like, when Janemba and Pikkon dropped, everyone was like, oh, Super Gogeta part 2 LR. It's like, no, because the 6th-year anniversary is coming up, right? What's going to happen here, I mean, Global, I assume, is going to get Pikkon and Janemba maybe around, like, April 5th or so, probably sometime in this range. Now, once we start talking about JP, April is, like JP's in, like, the toughest stretch, because JP had a Dokkan Fest here. We're getting a Dokkan Fest tonight. JP's probably going to get a Dokkan Fest around like the 5th, just like Global. Then there's probably going to be a summonable LR in the middle of April, and then there's going to be Golden Week at the end of April. So JP is just massively busy, but there's not going to be a part 2 LR dropping with Saiyan Day, right? It's just the Broly and the Trunks is all we can expect. We do have stone discounts. It's okay. It's actually decent. There's actually a lot of packs available for sale. That's good. Typically they give 3 packs right there and 1 pack right there. So for them to have 13 discounted packs right there is not bad. That's what your boy is talking about. I mean, it's not like it's the craziest discounts ever, but well, I mean, this is not bad. 50% discount 5 times. That's pretty good. Dude, I'm gonna tell you all this. If this is what the sales look like for every banner, your boy would be saving quite a pretty penny over here. Let me just say that. So we have the Dokkan Fest banner right here, with, of course, the new Dokkan Fest Broly, and then, of course, we also have Trunks as well. Now, a lot of people, I'm just going to go ahead and skip down a little bit. A lot of people are expecting the banner to yeah, see, okay, already, yeah. Okay, a lot of people were expecting the banner to have a lot of these featured units on it, right? Because these events were returning shortly. I mean, I will guarantee that they're going to be on the banner for sure. Bardock, to me, is very likely. Honestly, this does look like this could be the Saiyan Day banner very easily. If this is it, this probably feels like a skip to me. These guys right here are just not... To me, they got bullied off of the Universal Survival Saga team, and also reps of Universe 7 after the 6-year anniversary. We had way stronger, way more cohesive units drop for both of those teams. I do think this is probably a decent pick with red coins, but to, like, really go out of your way to hunt this unit, I do think would be a mistake. Until we get a Rainbow Orb Changer releasing for this unit, you do not want to chase this unit. Again, grabbing them with red coins, I feel like that's a good idea because they're not going to be around very often, but you don't want to chase summon on this banner just because of that unit, absolutely. I mean, Kid Goku is still solid. I'm not the biggest fan of him. Bardock is solid. This Broly is solid. I mean, honestly, he's solid, but he's just pales in comparison to every other EZA is his problem. Now the actual main 2 units on the banner, the Broly. Wait, where's? Hello, Broly. Here he is, right here. What? Did I not pull it up? I guess I just accidentally did not pull it up. Okay, whatever. But the Broly and the Trunks, both are quite good. I do think Broly is actually in the discussion for best TUR in the game. I think he could be better than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I do want to get, I want to put Broly on a world tour first, take him into Extreme Super Battle Road, like all different kinds of events. He has a ridiculous active skill when you bust that off. He's stacking. He has good damage reduction and good crit chance against half of the game or more. All pure and hybrid Saiyans. Broly's going to be a very good pull if you do manage to get him. One other point I do want to make, though, global players. Keep in mind that JP just got a mechanic where any excess units you have that you've rainbowed and you pull extra copies of, you can trade in for coins. I will be streaming when the banners go live in 6 hours from now. And when I'm streaming, we'll be able to test out the coin mechanic, live, seeing, any excess units I have that I pull from the banner, and we'll be able to trade them in, for coins and sort of see how it works. But I do think if you're a global player, saving your stones for those till you can actually trade in the units on these banners and get coins for excess units, I think is probably a better idea than summoning on this banner. Because, literally, I'm asking you to skip, this banner, which, Broly is definitely good enough to summon for. But, we'll see for sure what the featured unit looks like, or if there's discounts and stuff like that. If there are discounts, by the way, which, Global has gotten before on a banner and JP has not, I would recommend doing any discounts on the banner, for sure. Discounts, you always want to take advantage of those. But, PyCon and Janemba, dude, that's the easiest skip in the world, right? I think Global will probably get this update where you can, trade in your excess units for coins, probably before some sort of Global first or Global and JP at the same time in May, but we'll see, right? But for now, I would recommend saving your stones because you'll get extra value. You'll be able to get more coins, more red coins, more yellow coins, whatever, if you just save your stones for now on Global. I think that's the smartest way to go about it, right? You really have to take advantage, especially when they're only giving 10 stones of compensation for the game being broken for a full week, right? You really want to be careful with your summons. Planetary Destruction category summon, who cares? Skip. Elder Kai banner, whatever. The Broly event gets a new stage added to it. This is very good. I actually did a video, dude, only 2 weeks ago, talking about all the different Dokkan events that needed to be updated, that have not been updated since 2015 and 16 and stuff like that. This was one of them. This is one of actually, this is the first Dokkan event in the game, and this has not been updated since July of 2016 on JP. So good that this is finally getting a new stage. We have a new Infinite Dragon Ball History stage coming, which is going to be going up against Saiyans, powerful pure Saiyans, right? So that'll be fun to do. Obviously, there's a bunch of rewards in there. This is for global only, right? Again, we don't have the JP details yet, but this is for global only right here. The EZA area for the Hero and Villain Extermination Plan is going to drop, which is going to be this guy and this guy. These two aren't really that crazy. Because this Goku, he builds up so slow. He's just not really that great. This 70% right there is pretty low, and it's not like his EZA stats are even that godly. 16k is solid. This defense, this is a good defensive stat, but it's just only the 70% there. He just builds up very slowly. He's not really that great. But still, it's better than what they used to be prior to their EZA, right? Where they were completely unrunnable. So we do have that, right? That's at least more content to do. Again, here's all the Dokkan events, presumably the featured units on the banner, but previously, they've done this before, and it has not been just the featured units on the banner. So this is not set in stone quite yet, right? Then we have a bunch of Broly story events. This is another sort of global shaft right here. Stupid, that the games are not caught up because JP has support memories in the game. By the way, support memories specifically are what caused the global issues last week where the game was completely disintegrated for a full week, was because of support memories. JP is getting a support memory added into this story event. Global is not. Again, I do not like these same time celebrations and then it's JP gets treated way better. It is very dumb, I think, right? And a support memory that only JP's getting, And then, like, again, JP's getting Patan battle, and then Global's getting a chain battle stage. Like, come on. It just sucks. And then even, like, easy LR Broly, like, you'll on JP, you could use them easily with the DOKKANFEST Broly, right? Like, that's intended. Like, they want you to use both of them on the same team, but on Global, you guys can't do that until the same name update. So, it's like there's good and bad here. I mean, the celebration seems solid itself, but it's going to be better on JP, you know? It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay, so yeah, again, all the story events pertaining to Broly are all coming back, which is fine, I guess. All the Broly EZAs are also returning, which again is fine. Oh man, I wonder if all these Brolys are. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, all these Brolys are likely to be on the banner too, aren't they? The banner's definitely going to be 8 featured units, by the way. So let me see. So new Broly Trunks S2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be 8. That would be the exact number if this is the banner. That would be exactly 8, which again I do expect the banner to have. But then again, like, I wonder, like, wouldn't they bring these 2 back potentially? So we'll see what's going to happen, right, with it. But these 3 EZAs are returning. This EZA area is returning. Now, this is cool. Okay, so LR Broly is getting his EZA right here. The indestructible, legendary Super Saiyan Broly. This is probably one of the top 10 best units in the game. He absolutely is it's not even, there's literally no discussion. He's now by far the best unit to use for World Tournament. Again, top 10 unit in the game. Very, very powerful across all teams. Good defensively, good offensively. He's got a good link set. The only real, like, criticism you could put of this unit is he has to super first before he gets all his defense. And I guess his leader skill kind of sucks nowadays. But, like, who cares? That doesn't really matter, right? Actually, it would be good for World Tournament. You could just rock him. And then, like, a bunch, because there's a lot of STR AoEs, so that potentially could work. Now, his EZA, right? Let's go ahead and pull up his EZA event right here. I don't think this should be too difficult for a lot of players to beat because it's just hybrid Saiyans, right? I mean, AGL hybrid Saiyans includes, like, AGL LR Gohan, who, again, he's going to be long dick in this event, right? This Trunks will be fine competing here. Trunks and Goten will do tremendous damage, right? You've got a lot of other good units like Pan in here, or this Goten who's got an EZA over here on JP. It's a lot of good units. You know, of course, you got Tech Ultimate Gohan who's good. Like, you know, the Tech Trunks, the Int Goten, 70% damage reduction will still be strong here. You have a lot of units that'll work well. High School Gohan will be tremendous in here. So I don't expect this EZA to be too tough. Remember that, again, Hybrid Saiyans do the extra damage, but you get a lot of extra damage as well from the legendary power Link. So again, like AGL, LR Gohan, the LR Trunks, you know, Trunks and Goten, all of them will be very powerful for this event. So you're definitely going to want to rock them. I do like the design of these 10 stage EZAs much better, by the way, because it's, again, 10 stages. You still get the same amount of stones. Notice it's not 1 stone per stage, it's 30, so you're getting the same amount of stones, still getting a tremendous amount of orbs, you're still getting the same amount of Grand Kais. The rewards are exactly the same, except it's consolidated to 10 stages, which I think is far, far better. So I do really like the design for these summonable LR EZAs, right? I don't expect it to be too tough, but the Goku and Frieza EZA, people were telling me they did have a little bit of difficulty with it. It was kind of hard, so, you know, we will see, right? Now, they're also bringing an Extreme Z Legendary Summon banner for Broly. Now, Goku and Frieza did not get one of these during the 6-year anniversary. I think they probably should have. I know there was a top Legendary Summon banner out at the same time, but I don't know that that really matters that much. They still could have just dropped one, right? Like, why not? It's the 6-year anniversary anyway. We'll see. I don't think this would be a good thing to summon on, especially on Global. Don't. But after they institute where you can trade in excess copies for coins. So, like, on JP, this potentially, you could, you know, maybe get lucky, and it's even if you're pulling garbage, you could then exchange it for yellow coins. I assume this is going to be a yellow coin banner. It's a legendary summon, but we'll see once it's actually instituted in-game. But this is good. I mean, this is smart of Dokkan to do, because people are definitely going to summon on this. Absolutely. LR banners people go crazy for. And again, Broly is now, I would say, a top 10 best unit in the game. He's definitely up there. No doubt about that. These summonable LR EZAs, these guys don't play around. Like, they're insane. So, again, Global, I absolutely do not recommend summoning on this. Oh, until the 7th, huh? Wait, when is is it the 1st? No, the 7th. Wait, where's the banner? The 1st. Okay, the banner does go away in the 1st. and the LR banner goes away on the 7th. Again, right now, I would target PyCon and Janemba on Global for April 5th. That's just my 6th or even my 7th sense is selling me April 5th for PyCon and Janemba on Global, along with the New Year's celebration. We have this co-op campaign. I'm very interested in this campaign. Oh, which starts on the 24th. Okay, so next week. It's going to be very interesting to see if this is like the 6-year anniversary one, where you get assigned into sort of a local bracket and you get points per stage completed. That was really fun. If they do that, that's going to be very exciting to have. But if it's just like the Worldwide Download Celebration one last year, it's going to suck ass. So we'll see what they do. Explosive Chain Battle. I mean, again, this is a global L right here. I'm sorry, global players. It's like, again, JP gets a brand new mode, Patan Battle, and then Global is like, here, have fun with the worst mode in the game. Well, World Tournament's definitely worst mode in the game. Chain Battle's number 2. The one thing I will say is that this Chain Battle is better than this Vegeta one, this Jiren one, and then the Omega Shenron one. I think all of those were worse than this Gohan one, at least in my opinion, in my experience. So let me know what you guys think. Again, it's going to be Bojack units, Piccolo units, Zangia. This is one of those things where it's kind of coming in a weird time because of moving, the schedule around on Global and JP. It's a little bit odd. Here, of course, we have a bunch of story events. No info, by the way. Yeah, the copy Vegeta event 2 years ago, that was just for no reason at all delayed on Global. But what's very odd to me is no mention of the World Tournament in here. I thought it would have been reassigned, but perhaps they actually are going to leave it in. When was the World Tournament rescheduled for? It was like April 23rd, I think, right? Yeah. Are they really going to just have the World Tournament delayed until April 23rd? That would be astounding to me if they do. Maybe that'll be when JP's next World Tournament is. I mean, I guess we'll see. One last thing I do want to mention. No info in here for LR Krillin's Legendary Campaign. There was one mission in here that did indicate that it might have been coming. The problem with that is that typically, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, is there not 3 missions pertaining to the character, right? And there's only one in here for this Krillin. This Krillin, by the way, he released with the New Year's celebration, with PyCon and Janemba on JP, which again, I'm expecting to be in April. So this campaign itself is probably going to start in earnest, sometime in April. I don't know if this date is actually going to end up being true or not. We will see. Maybe in like a week or so, they're going to tease Krillin's Legendary Campaign. But for the most part, the campaign is going to be taking place in April for Global, right? So there we go. There is the global side of the celebration info here. We'll see what the JP side is going to be later. The only major difference I expect in there is Patan Battle. I don't think there'll be any other, cookies in there, but I guess we will see. Who knows? Yeah, Gohan and Tien, they're scheduled for the 20th. Dude. Are they really going to just have them sit there until the 23rd? We will see. I don't know. I'll definitely be summoning live at 2:18 when the banner goes up tonight. Good luck to all those summoning. And of course, we're going to check out how the coin exchange mechanic works. Currently, no banners in JP. It doesn't work on any banners on JP. So whatever sort of thing they're allowing to work on this has to do with the banner itself, I guess, and not really the units. I assume, like, the characters you get from that specific banner, like there's some sort of marker Dokkan has now instituted into the game, like behind the scenes to kind of, link what character you pulled from what banner. And that's why none of your previous copies can be traded in for coins, is because I guess Dokkan wasn't really keeping track of that data or something like that. Who knows for sure, but let me know what you guys think of the celebration. It does seem rather good, but unfortunately it seems as though JP, yet again on Saiyan Day, is getting treated better. We'll see for sure once JP gets their celebration info. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.